Back in the locker room. What you're hearing behind me is the students are flocking to the old main building, Aisha. They are upset that Joe Paterno is out. He will not be allowed to coach another game at Penn State. 46 years, 46 seasons, he has been the head coach at Penn State. No more. The man they call Joe Pa is out. They've been chanting different chants, singing the alma mater. One of the chants was Joe Paterno. Another one, we want Joe back, and they continue to chant, and students continue to flock on this historic night in State College, Pennsylvania, because I don't think anybody thought Joe Paterno's career would end like this. He's the winningest coach in college football history, let's say that, and he also ran what we thought was a squeaky clean program. But what was going on that we did not know about came to light. And Joe Paterno, did he do enough? That's been the argument. As you hear now, students continuing, he knew. He didn't call police, and I think that's one of the points of contention here, Aisha, as we continue to follow this. And again, watch the students flock to the old main building, Aisha, and just hear their voices are going to be heard tonight, and they're just beginning.
And Mike, as we look at these pictures of these students gathering there, it looks as if some have signs. Is this just a spontaneous congregation in response to this news? Was it planned? I mean, what do you know about what's taking place here?
Well, you could catch the buzz. I mean, these students wanted to know what was going to happen. I think they expected the president to go. They did not expect Joe Paterno to be told, you cannot coach here any longer. Aisha, I had a chance to talk to a lot of students today. Across the board, 100% of these students were in support of Joe Paterno. They wished he'd have done more in that incident back in 2002, but they thought he'd be able to coach these final few games and then resign, but that's not the case tonight.
If people watching this at home who maybe aren't big football fans are still going to find this hard to kind of wrap their heads around, how, considering the gravity of these charges, how Joe Paterno can be in such standing among the students. Help us understand, because I think it speaks a little bit to the kind of school Penn State is and the importance of the culture of football.
No, it's a great question. And again, I keep talking about that 2002 incident. Let's go back there. 2002, a graduate assistant says he sees Sandusky, the former assistant, sexually assaulting a 10-year-old boy in the showers. He goes and tells his father. Then his father tells him, go tell Coach Paterno. So he tells Coach Paterno, and Coach Paterno tells his superiors, but does not tell police officers. And that is what's going on here. So that's the latest. Oh, just getting myself set up here. And so that's what we're talking about as we continue to listen to the chants from these students.
Yeah, Mike, stand by. Let's just listen in a little bit to some of the sights and take in the scenes.
Okay, Aisha, now they're chanting about Jerry Sandusky. Again, he is the assistant coach that's at the eye of the storm, facing 7 counts of deviant, involuntary sexual intercourse with children as young as 8. 8 potential victims over a 15-year period. So he is the one that this is all about. But the investigation's all about, did Joe Paterno do enough? And that has been the question, and that's been the debate all along. Here on this campus, they thought he should have done more, but he should have kept his job. And you can hear the students. Their voices are going to be heard tonight.